I Just Work Here is an entertainment-based podcast. Please note that this show is for entertainment purposes only and should not be sourced as fact. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are our own and may not reflect reality or accurate information. We encourage listeners to seek verified sources for reliable information. Enjoy. This is future Brett, and I bet you're probably wondering, hey, didn't these guys have a different intro? You're right, we did. Some Russian guy used it for a song, and I don't feel like getting copyright claimed anymore.
You are now
tuning in.
You are now tuning in.
I just work here.
I just work here. I just work here.
Hey, you just work here.
Woo! It's showtime! Holy shit! I gotta go! That's what I'm saying.
Salty.
I'm trying to die right now. Trying not to die.
Can't wait to cut all them burps out so I don't have to listen to them.
And the coughs, don't forget those.
Yeah. So you tend to cough.
I'm fucking sorry, dude. If Manitoba would stop fucking being such a dick.
On fire.
Yeah, and just burning to the ground, I wouldn't be coughing my fucking lungs out.
Dude, that was actually insane.
You know what a small fire? I swear to God, it said there was initially reported a small fire. Mm-hmm. And then on like the end of day 1 or day 2, it was already at 300,000 acres.
Whoa.
How the fuck is that a small fire?
It's not. It's not even a little.
A small fire to me is like when I have my fire pit.
Yeah.
Or if I'm burning trash.
Yeah.
So half the time, small fires when you're doing burning anything really is fucking huge.
Yeah.
But 300,000 acres? That is not small.
No, it's not.
Dude, I swear to God, that's like half the state.
I always thought that shit was wild. I went to Yellowstone and they had like when you're going through there, you can see where the forest fires hit, and it's like a perfect line.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Hot shots.
Like, they'll just be like burnt trees, just nothing.
And then they're done.
then there's just normal green ones right there.
Yep.
Right next to it. It's like, what
Hot
the
shots.
hell? Guess it's got to stop somewhere.
The term that I'm saying hot shots for, the guys that go on the front line, dig a trench and pre-burn everything at a deadline. So once you fight fire physically with fire and it just burns out in the middle.
When the hell do they do that?
They do it like a lot.
Still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They made a movie about it. Only the Brave. It's got Miles Teller in it.
Dude.
Josh Brolin.
Did you see what Ukraine did to Russia?
Oh my God. Pearl Harbor? Are you serious? These motherfuckers are going to reference the worst U.S. attack on U.S. soil ever that killed thousands. They're going to be like, this is our Pearl Harbor. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck Russia.
Yeah, honestly. It is funny, though. Like, just the false tops with, like, just imagine you're just chilling there, trucks show up, and all of a sudden, a bunch of drones come out the roof.
I'd shit my pants because I'd have to be the truck driver.
Because realistically, it is drone warfare right now. So anytime you hear that buzzing, it's like spooky. That's not a good sound. So
Dude, I'm sorry, but I saw the threat of nuclear strike.
Yeah.
And that made me think about it. I don't have to fucking retire, dude. I don't know why I'm paying Social Security.
Yeah.
I ain't going to retire. My retirement's the moment they drop fucking nukes, bro.
Yeah, retired right there on the spot.
Boom. Yeah, I'm done. Anybody drops a nuke anywhere like on U.S. soil, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck taxes. Fuck the government.
It's done, dude.
I'm about to go jack a fucking Peterbilt 379. Fucking.
We're back on this again.
Fucking weld some shit to it, bro. Mad Max that bitch out, and we're good, dude. I'm about to. Oh, what is his name? Marv Heemeyer the fuck out of a semi, dude.
Shut up, Marv.
Shout out Killdozer, dude. His
God damn.
20-year anniversary was, or 20-something anniversary
Yeah.
was the other day.
Me and my cousin Johnny on the other podcast covered that episode in detail. It was a banger.
I fucking love that
I should
shit.
bring that. I should just do that episode on here someday.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because I still have the script, and I was like the most. I had like the fucking billboard or like the board up on the wall, and I was like tying shit together, like stories and shit, trying to figure out who was telling
You
the
had the
truth.
crazy wall?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was sick.
Crazy wall's fun.
There was like my grandpa come in, looked at it. He's like,
You okay there, buddy?
yeah, I got got the spider web formatted, and there's photos of Marvin Heemeyer. I really wish you'd quit burping in the fucking mic.
I'm trying not to. That one rolled out of my stomach. I'm fucking sorry, dude. God damn.
No more carbonated sodas for you.
No more rock star after eating churri queso. Okay,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
simple as that. It's you said it already. We had Mexican before this. I think we just don't have Mexican before we record.
We're running out of options.
Chinese.
And I'm gonna just be hungry halfway through the recording again.
Wow. We'll
That
get
shit's
pizza.
terrible.
We'll get pizza then.
Oh great. Lactose intolerance kicks in past the
God.
pills. Like, dude, I'm telling you, nothing works. Everything is fighting me. Everything is against me in my mission.
We'll just have
to do
fucking
anything.
hot dogs then, dude.
I guess.
Gee.
Oh, even better.
Chill.
Bologna are hot dog pancakes, if you think about it.
Fucking kill yourself. Ew. I don't want. Oh. I don't even like hot dogs anymore then.
Bologna pancakes, man. Hot dog pancakes.
Oif. Gross.
Dude, I'm telling you. Revolutionary. We reinvent the wheel. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking have never eaten bologna.
I don't like it.
And so
It's not
yeah,
good.
no. I'm good.
People are like, oh, you got mustard and bologna together. I'm like, you need to fucking learn how to cook, you fucking freak. Like,
You know, there's like dude, Spam.
dude. My grandpa was like, oh, I ate Spam back in the day once in a while. So I bought some to fry some up and try it again. And he's like, that was terrible. I was like, yeah, dude. Anything in a can. I don't even like chicken in a can. That shit's disgusting.
I don't.
Like, I have no reason to eat that ever.
I've gotten to the point where like if I can't see my meal walking around, like mentally picture my meal walking around doing shit, I didn't fucking. It's not the right shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've never pictured like a sausage ring walking around though. So that's kind of
No, but I
fucked
did.
up.
That's why I don't eat it.
I love them.
Oh hell nah.
That and some mac and cheese.
Bro, fuck you. Fuck
It's
you.
so good.
That is the one meal from my childhood that I cannot fucking stand anymore.
Well-
I fucking hate the sausage with baked beans and fucking mac and cheese, dude.
Baked beans. That's probably where you went wrong. You
No,
added
dude,
when you
I
didn't
can't
need
stand
to.
mac and cheese anymore.
Well,
College fucking ruined that for me.
I'm sure.
I can't even do ramen much anymore. I found out how much I literally looked into it. First time ever out of however many years.
Yellow Lake 40, just to the
It's-
max with sodium, enough sodium to kill a fucking small infant.
I saw a number I was not proud of, and it was the sodium number. And I was like, whoo. And then I found out that's why my face gets kind of puffy the next morning when I wake up. And I feel really shitty. And I was
From
like,
sodium?
hella sodium.
Damn. I
Yeah.
love salt. So it's,
But
it's a
I think
problem.
I'm starting to think there's a massive difference between salt and sodium.
Well, kind of. Sodium, pure sodium is explosive in water.
Yeah. So is lithium.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I've seen that. Where they unroll the batteries.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the forbidden fruit roll up, you know what I'm saying? The fucking
Wow.
remember them sheets of fruit roll up?
fruit by the foot.
No,
No.
they're like the square sheet looking thing.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
had,
with the tattoos.
Yeah. Slap them on your tongue.
Oof.
That was weird as
Oof,
fuck. Don't
yeah.
do that ever again.
Oof. Fucking oof.
Fucking goodness.
Dude, yeah, hold on. I want to dive into this. Let's dive into that drone attack.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to see about that.
Yeah, because that was kind of nuts. Like, what a fucking play.
Dude, like these guys,
Innovative, man.
Yeah.
Like strapping RPGs to fucking drones because they're way easier to aim. Like, yeah. And you have a longer range. Like, think about it. You ever seen an RPG, even the videos? Them
Yeah.
fuckers are not that accurate. Like, you can hit a big target, but not always.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. It's even going to hit hard.
So slapping them bitches on drones with a little bit of duct tape, I mean, you're killing it. That's crazy. But I guess, you know, like when you're fighting like that, you gotta get creative. That's the only way.
Graph shows Putin's missile response to Russia's Pearl Harbor.
Oh?
They're going nuclear last time I looked at it.
Dude, it's not good, but like it's kind of a fucking mess, honestly, like everything going on. Because I don't know if you know this either, but Russia just slapped China with tariffs on furniture, which might not sound like a big deal, but I'm pretty sure, I can't remember exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure Russia has a big part in the supplies for China's furnitures. And without them and with the tariffs, it really fucks China. So China's really just been eating it lately.
You know, I'm just going to be honest. Can I just throw this out there? Mm-hmm. As a blue collar farmhand to another blue collar farmhand, why the fuck can't we just like find out who the fucking people we need gone are, and then send in the best of the best, and if that fails, recruit a bunch of fucking good old boys from the Midwest and the fucking South.
Dude, we
give them
it.
each.
What the fuck else we got to do?
Let them take their own pickups. You got enough C-17s. Mm-hmm. Let them take their own fucking trucks and give them all the guns and ammo they want and go drop their ass off in the middle of wherever they need to be. That shit will be done in 2 or 3 hours, and they will have international NASCAR done and ready to go by 5 p.m.
Well, even our military is running very efficiently, like with doing what it needs to do, because nobody's in the way of it anymore. Not even the president. He just says, go get it done because you guys, I trust you and I know what you're doing. Sometimes that's all it needs, instead of going from desk to desk to desk and getting nowhere.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think you should be a politician or in any sort of high-ranking official system for more than 15 years.
Yeah, because, because
you're not looking out for your future anymore.
Right. Well, and that's the kind of what you sign up for when what you're supposed to be signing up for when you do that is to help the people. And obviously we've seen that not work out in certain ways, but that's kind of the whole point. You're a public servant at that point. Like I mean, I can understand the military aspect of it, though. If it's military, that is above citizens, and civilians. Oh yeah, but it sucks though, because a lot of the time people are getting sent out to places that don't fucking need to be there, and it's
a lot of politics where politics do not have a place.
Right.
Politics should take place in a fucking conference room. In a populated, safe state, and warfare should be taken out on the fucking battlefield and not have to be run across, because war is not pretty. War is ugly. And
that's why I think
terrifying, and nobody gets it.
Fucking avoid it if we can. We can coexist. It's great.
Yeah, we avoid them. They avoid us. We're good. You know, I will say this though. Do you remember right before we killed Osama bin Laden, this dude's fucking F-250? This plumbing guy from the South sold his F-250 to a guy, and they fucking drove it down to like a dock or a port of authority.
Yeah.
Put it on a fucking shipping container, shipped it over to the Middle East. They put a fucking technical turret, so a 50 caliber machine gun in the bed of it, and just fucking drove it around with the dude's logo on the fucking door still.
What the fuck?
I think it was an F-250. If it wasn't an F-250, it was it was an American pickup, but it had this dude's like his fucking company logo, the name. I think it had the LLC and the licensing and shit.
Nobody fucking noticed or what? Like, I don't understand. How the fuck do you even do that?
Dog, I don't even know.
Jesus.
I don't even know. It just blows my mind.
Life's crazy, man.
Texas plumber's truck traded in, ended up with Syrian terrorists. This was published on December 17, 2014.
So you're saying they sent it over, but they didn't go get it. The terrorists ended up with it. Mark's
A1 Plumbing. The phone number.
Oh my God.
Look at the anti-aircraft fucking
It's
technical
got that
in the
big
back.
ass shield on it. The barrel's sticking out probably like 3-4 feet. Like it's fucking huge. But yeah, it's just a little fucking dinky ass pickup, and it's got the dude's brand on it. Like,
I unplugged my computer.
Oh, well, bye, R.I.P. But yeah, dude, that's funny as hell because
Yeah, it's F-250 and they just
look at that advertisement. Like the advertisement is
Imagine
nuts.
the amount of people that called him. Yo, bro, dude, you're doing some sick work over there. What the fuck? Quit shooting our guys. Dude just gets back from the bar. Who the fuck is this? Just confused as hell. Dude, no, but I want to circle back to this drone strike. So I tried to find the article. I couldn't find the exact one I was told about. But you've read into it. So let me know if what I know is correct. A bunch of semis, soft top semis, like with the trailers, drove in, parked at various places in a town or in a city. And then the fucking roofs came off and drones came out and they just started lighting shit up like the 4th of July.
Like just ramming into parked aircrafts. And yeah, dude, there's videos of it. Like,
woof.
They got like the drones got cameras and it's all recorded. Like they're live streaming.
Dude, I'm going to be dead ass. Like I knew it. I fucking knew this was going to happen. World War III will be fucking live streamed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be, here's the problem. There will be guaranteed a winner and a loser at the end of that war because it's all being documented. Not to circle back to our last episode, but this is exactly why the Nazis are as bad as they are because there's video evidence of the shit they're doing.
Right.
There's picture proof.
Yep.
Well, now you're going to get a fucking full 4K video with a fucking Ukrainian guy walking up, taking a selfie going, "That's my friends."
Yeah.
Today we catch Russian, and then just like turn the camera around, like say hi to the boys, and then blows fucking brains out or something. That'd be,
yeah. I mean, it's
oof. Also, can we talk about the amount of fucking? I went on Twitter. Oh my God.
Don't go on Twitter.
I know. Not a safe place.
No, not at all.
But the first thing I saw on Twitter, I shit you not, was just a compilation videos of drones dropping grenades.
Yep.
Like impact grenades. Right on top of Russian people with thermals.
I know.
And I saw one of this dude blew his leg off. And then he just turns the AK around and blows his own fucking brains out.
And then
I was
you're like, oh, great. Guess I'm going to go to work with that in my mind all day.
no, I was like, I'm going to go get in bed with my wife and my dogs and be like, oh, let's all get
watch
this
a
love and dovey.
Disney movie or something
dude,
to
let's
fucking cleanse.
BRB, I'm going to go touch grass.
That reminds me of when I was 12 when we'd watch like, or what the fuck were them thing? I might have cut that word out. We're watching the Al Qaeda fucking beheading videos. When we were like
dude.
12.
Yeah, on Live Leak and shit.
Yes.
Bro,
Bro, I have to go outside and just like,
Oh God, yeah.
fucking good God.
I watched a snuff film once on from the black web or the dark web.
What the fuck's the black web?
Yeah, my
Isn't
bad.
that like a fucking...
But no, I saw a snuff film on the dark web. That was different.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a snuff film. Somebody downloaded the browser app,
The Tor Onion browser.
at Jimmy John's on the corporate computer.
Yeah. I used to connect, when I had my little shitty laptop, I'd connect to Subway's Wi-Fi and then go fuck around on Tor. I never like got far. I like would look at drugs and shit and that's about it. Cause I was like, ooh, this is cool. Then all of a sudden I get a chat box pop up and I'd slam my lid closed and throw the fucking laptop. Nope. Go away before my camera turns on.
Yeah. So I got to tape over it, brother. And the microphone.
It was cool. I used to use Yahoo because this was before VPNs were a thing. The Tor thing had a deal built in, which I don't know how fucking secure that was. But what I would do is I'd go to Yahoo, and if it said like Yahoo France or Yahoo Germany or something, then I knew I was good, you know, because that was where my IP was showing from. So even back then, I knew how to fucking use a VPN. Gang shit.
I just remember absolutely crushing our family fucking desktop by downloading LimeWire.
I tried to download GTA 4 for free on
Oh my god! on the family computer, you just
I used to play
fucking
Minecraft on that hoe, and then it quit working, and I'm like, oh, whoops. Wonder why.
Too big of a game.
No, it just was not the game that I was downloading something, but it wasn't GTA 4.
Oh god, was it porn?
No.
Oh.
No, I literally typed in GTA 4 free download online and then just started clicking download links until I got tired of it. I never got it never worked.
What the
I
fuck?
installed a bunch of shit. Don't know what it was, but
That's wild.
yeah, that computer probably killed itself and just fucking took the easy way out after all that bullshit.
I remember I remember the day specifically. I was playing American Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
18 Wheels of Steel or whatever. And I'm playing it on the fucking family computer, and all of a sudden I hear the fan come on, the little
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, then it went ooh. I was like,
Boy.
damn. So I literally just smacked the side of it. I hear it coughed, like it sounded like the fan coughed, and a bunch of dust came flying out. And then everything started to load faster. So I was like, hey, yo, all right, cool. I fixed it. And then like 2 days later, you turn it on. It sounded like somebody was fighting inside of it. It sounded like two fat chicks fighting over a free buffet inside of that motherfucker. It was bad. It was, ugh.
Yeah, dude. I hear
And the
ya.
heat. The heat that came off that fucking computer, I was like, oof, all right, we're done. Dude, speaking of fans, I had the electric fans turn on in the company truck while I was towing. I was pulling the seed tender home from fucking south of town all the way out to the farm. I was like, oof, this is going to be a 50-some mile drive. First thing, get in it, 33 miles till E.
Nice. That's always good.
And this is the F-350 that smokes like a motherfucker because something's wrong with it. And I'm just like,
Oh yeah, I figured
Ooh.
out that was what my car thing is. Why it goes when I start it. It's a second air intake, air pump.
huh. That's wild. Yeah, no, this thing though, the fans come on randomly and all of a sudden you just be driving and then you just hear, oh, and I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? And it's the fucking engine fans, because then they turn off and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's quiet now.
What was that? This shit's not as kosher as I thought it was, bro. Help.
Dude, yeah, I've seen that.
Dude, yeah. It can't be worse though than our fucking semi one on our Mac. Oof.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that on my. Yeah, that was bad. But my fucking G6 thermostat would go out on it, and it would kick on once in a while. A fan would just run all the time then when it wasn't working, just to keep the car cool, just in case. So it would constantly be running.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Whenever I started my car and didn't hear the fan, I'm like, thank goodness
It's working today.
the thermostat's working. Because, dude, it sucked. Because I'd run to like over here, you know.
Yeah.
And that's enough to fucking overheat my car if I'm not careful. Easy.
I agree.
So not having a thermostat is pretty shitty.
Fuck, dude. I had my engine fan come on one time and I heard my engine fan hit Mach Jesus. I was at a low RPM too. I wasn't
That's
even
usually
hauling
when
ass.
it happens.
I was at like 800 RPM. And it just came on. I was like, oh, cool. And then as soon as I let the clutch out and started rolling forward and shifted from first to second and then second to third, that thing went, whoa. And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on, dude? And then and then it started screeching, dude.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
fucking
whole fucking time.
I hate vehicles, dude. I hate them.
Oh, I'm like, what is happening? So I fucking stopped, popped the hood quick. I noticed there was a bunch of fucking like water that had like seeped in
Nice.
from at some point, I guess it was first thing in the morning too. So I was like, oh, well, I know there's dew on everything, but like there's little side vents in the hood.
Yeah.
If it rained, it must have
rolled
went
in.
right in there because the belt was soaked.
Nice.
And I'm like, it's not coolant.
Yeah.
There's no coolant. There's nothing else is wet, but like this belt in one spot is slipping on every pulley. So I was like, oh my God.
Yo, shout out to fucking
Deodorant.
God damn it. No, shout out to Aaron. Motherfucker made fun of me. He's like, why do you call it antifreeze? It's antifreeze. I'm like, what? He's like, it's not antifreeze. He's got this fucking southern accent.
Did I just say it like that?
No. It's just you were talking about it. So I thought of that. So
Oh, yeah.
Just shout him out real quick. He's quite the character.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
That was, dude, it's a great time. Don't get me wrong. Working on vehicles, if you enjoy it, if it is a hobby, fucking keep it a hobby.
It's never a hobby for me. It's inconvenience for me.
It's because you're not a car guy.
Yeah.
If you work, I'm going to be honest, like a lot of people that I've talked to, if you work on vehicles all fucking day, every
never
day
gonna
as
work
your
on your own.
job, it will kill your love for cars.
Yep.
Especially if you don't make anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people aren't really built with silver spoons up their asses anymore.
It's hard, dude. It's hard to sustain that kind of business too. Like
Hard to
they don't seem like they make a lot of fucking money ever.
I'm just trying to build a life worth living.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a life worth living, what are you doing?
You're already dead.
Facts. You ain't stay moving forward. You're already behind.
And I'm always behind, so that's why I would keep fucking going.
Hey, and if you want to be able to buy things without looking at the price tag, you better be able to work without looking at the clock.
Yeah.
Bars.
Bars. Take that. You're only a victim in your own head.
Oh, fuck. Victim, more like chosen. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm the chosen one.
I am.
I am not a victim. I chose every decision I've ever made, and I fucking gambled and lost, so it's fine.
I'm number 1 because 2 is poo. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, all right, too far. just ruined everything we built there. It was beautiful.
Yep.
Well, that's normal. That's why I haven't been in a normal relationship for 3 years, something like that.
Jesus. Dude, I'm just like stoked. I'm about to get like fucking married here soon.
It's coming up.
Bro, boys trip.
Oh boy.
Boys trip. I picked the weekend last night. So
Which one?
Well,
okay.
yeah.
I got
We'll
you.
talk after.
That's fair.
I'm not snitching.
True.
I don't want nobody to know nothing about nothing.
We'll have like 10 people show up that we don't know.
Yeah, and there's already
There's
gonna be like 7 or 8 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we might be
It's
taking
7 or 8 because Brett flakes a lot.
Oh, if Brett's not coming, it's gonna be 6 or 7.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
I always say the more the merrier, so I mean.
And it's gonna be fun. Anyway, wedding coming up September. Dude. I'm so excited to fucking experience this and then never have to worry about it again.
Yeah.
Because I ain't getting fucking divorced. I'd rather die. I don't want her to take half my shit. And she won't sign a prenup. So I guess I better fucking just die. But at the same time, I just did my taxes and
It's gonna
found
be
out.
sad. You're gonna be sitting there like by the lake and you're
gonna
gonna go,
be
the rabbits, Brett. And I'm gonna go, yeah, the rabbits. Back of the head. Fucking
Mice and men.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Lenny
I'm so
and George.
glad you got that.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now. I did my taxes the other day and I got my number back that I got to pay in. I've looked into my financial, looked at my situations. I think it's in my best financial interest that I just pass away. Like, certainly it's the only way I can sustain a life worth living.
Yeah.
If I just died tomorrow.
No, I hear you.
$9,900.
Why do you think I'm busy constantly working on everything? Because I'm not gonna fucking die like that.
Honestly, as long as I die with like in the arms of a stranger, I'll be okay.
What the fuck? I was just gonna say, it's the friends I've made along the way, like the incredible music,
you know, just
Me.
the relationships I've made with people. I don't really give a shit. I feel like I'm pretty happy with most of it. I just hope somebody puts out all the unreleased shit that I did if I die.
Put me in charge of it.
No.
Why not?
I don't trust you.
Fuck you, dude.
I'll be like, this song's good. We can put this out. And it's like the worst thing ever.
No, I'm going to release an album at a time.
Well, I don't have all that. Maybe. Yeah.
If you want me to release individual tracks,
Yeah.
you better pay me $1,000.
Well, you can have
'Cause I'm gonna give it to
I'll
your
be
family.
fucking dead. No,
No.
just take whatever you want.
No shit. That's what I'm saying. If they want it released, they're going to fucking pay for it.
Oh, fair.
And then I'm going to give it to your kids if you ever have any. God, dude, do you remember Jackass on the TV? Like,
Yeah.
Like the TV show Jackass?
Oh, yeah, dude, I
with
watched
Kenny
it.
Rogers.
What?
That fucking, if you look it up, Kenny Rogers, Jackass, they do the gallon or the dairy challenge.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the TV show fucking one. It's not like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking guy. He calls himself Kenny Rogers.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Kenny Rogers has never been on fucking...
That's what I'm saying, but it's
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, I remember him.
Kenny Rogers, welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, dude, that show was elite. I watched it like a couple months ago because my buddy had never seen Jackass. I guess I had my uncle introduce me to it, so it was kind of like that.
I grew up in a trailer park, so we were already doing it.
Exactly. Like,
We got pissed because they had cooler ideas.
but point being, I showed him, we watched like all four of them, and it was fucking crazy. The third one wasn't on Paramount Plus. So I literally pulled a disc out because I have all four of them on disc. Third disc doesn't work either. Like there's no file on it. It's just a blank disc.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what? But anyway, I ended up finding it on like, I think I
YouTube.
used Netflix with a VPN and found it on some other country had it on Netflix at the time. It was perfect. But what a pain in the ass.
I need you to
get your
show me
shit
how to
figured
do
out.
that shit.
It's
Once I get my laptop back, you're gonna come over and we're gonna go through.
It's easy.
It's gonna
and
be
then I
tits.
have a website that you can go on, and then you just set it to all, and it'll tell you where it's located. So you just switch your VPN to that. Yeah.
Dude, but that Kenny Rogers Jackass shit
Mm-hmm.
is the bat fetcher trick with my teeth. We'll have to insert some of that here.
Yeah, I got you.
Kenny Rogers Jackass. Yeah, on Mad TV or whatever it was.
It was on MTV.
Mad TV.
Mad TV did not have Jackass on it.
That's what did the Mad TV was the sketch.
Oh,
Kenny Rogers Jackass was
Oh.
a sketch on Mad TV.
gotcha.
This shit was too funny. It had no business being this fucking funny, I'll tell you that. I love the one where he runs up on this cop. Hey, officer, let me see that. Hey, what's going on over there? Grabs his gun, runs away. He tried to shoot himself in the foot, bro, and he gets his ass beat.
Probably a SIG pistol then. Self-inflicted gunshot.
Dude, it's 8 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, because this is the 1 and 2 Oh, dude, this is back when the fucking video quality. That's as far as I'm
fucking
turning it.
240p.
Yeah, that's all it was. Dude.
Yo, YouTube back in the day.
Oh, dude.
Missed that shit.
Same.
I remember when the internet looked fucking creepy. Just like you go on Google to search shit, and it was just like the scariest looking like blank page. Of
Like you
just
felt
text.
uncomfortable while you're doing it.
It was weird. It was like off-putting. YouTube was kind of that way too.
And now they have like, then you get like, what's the fucking thing I'm thinking of? Clip nail for the fucking photos.
Oh,
and shit
yeah.
for the videos. Because it used to just be links for a lot of shit. Now they all have videos.
Yeah,
next
it
to
shows what you're clicking on.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the fucking thumbnail.
Thumbnail. There you go.
Thumbnails. There we go.
Yeah.
Dude, but I don't even know. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what this podcast is even about.
Yeah. Yeah, I got something special for you.
How long have we been talking? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah, roughly.
That's not bad. That's
40
a
minutes.
pretty decent amount.
We'll cut some of it down, I'm sure.
Yeah, just kind of add it, mix it in there.
Guess what, motherfuckers?
We haven't even started the
I'm not
episode
even
yet.
starting it like that.
Do you want me to start it?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Do I like clap or something?
No.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the I Just Work Here podcast. I'm Bryce. I'm here with Brett.
How's it going?
And we are back again.
Yes.
Finally, after a 6-week hiatus of fucking planting and all this other spring wet bullshit.
We won't talk about that, but we're just happy to be back.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's been a long time coming, but we're back on schedule, and yeah.
Hopefully everything just starts popping off the way it was before.
I think we'll be fine.
I hope so too, because God, after the last 4.5, 6 weeks, something like that, shit sucked.
Yeah.
Didn't get to do nothing. And I got so tired of listening to my own episodes. Because I was catching stuff that I like, oh, we left that in. Oh, yeah, all right, we left that in. Definitely remember saying take that out. Whoops. God, all right, whatever. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I wonder if we're going to do another episode soon. And that's when I texted you yesterday saying, hey, bro, been thinking about you a little bit lately. What's up? Miss you. Dude, I'm coming over tomorrow morning. Like, LOL. And I'm like, oh, fuck, sick.
there.
All right, cool.
Yeah, dude. Glad to be back because, man, it wouldn't be a normal Saturday if I didn't sit here and either listen to you tell me about something or have me tell you about something, because I think it's just fun. And I like getting into these stories because you never know where they're going to go.
Oh, never.
And especially Bryce here. He has no idea what I have planned. So
Yeah. When I hit him up yesterday, he's like, yep, I got something for you. And I was like, all right, what is it? Or do you just want to keep it a surprise? And he goes, it's better as a surprise. And I'm like, oh, fuck. All right. I have no idea what's happening. So we're just going to see what happens. And we're going to share some other things maybe.
Oh, I'm
Who
sure.
knows?
I'm sure.
Maybe we'll watch the last 10 minutes of Kenny Rogers' Jackass. Who knows, dude? I don't know. I probably won't. But anyway.
Yeah.
Brett, I'll let you take over from here.
All right. Well, I wanted to like connect everything back together, because I love the idea of bringing it back around, of course. So I figured, why don't we take a few episodes that we've already done, which was the plan initially with the episode I had planned. It was going to connect World War II and Smithsonian, but that all turned out to be not liable information. Somebody got a little fun on TikTok, and when I started looking into it, it turned out all that was bullshit. So don't trust what you see on TikTok. I know it's really cool and fascinating, but like
AI's all the reason at this point.
It was literally probably somebody made some shit with AI and then copied and pasted it, put it in a voice generator, threw it on TikTok to get a bunch of views, so then they get money. And the thing I've noticed with AI is it can be so confident in being wrong, like to the point where it is just spreading misinformation, just not even on purpose. So yeah, just double check your shit realistically so you don't look like a complete fool. So that's why we're doing a completely different episode today. So I guess no better time than now to get into it.
Yeah, I suppose let's knock it out.
All right. The clock had just ticked past 3 a.m. on February 25th, 1942, when the first explosions shattered the stillness of the night. Windows rattled, dogs howled, and families stumbled from their beds, heart racing in the darkness of a city under blackout. The wail of air raid sirens tore through the night, a chilling sound that sent children scurrying under their blankets and parents fumbling for flashlights. Outside, the sky was alive. Searchlights slashed through the darkness, their beams pointing at the clouds while the deafening booms of anti-aircraft guns echoed across the sprawling city. The explosive shells screamed upward, bursting into fiery blooms that lit up the night like a deadly fireworks show. What was happening? Was this the Japanese invasion everyone had dreaded since Pearl Harbor's attack? Or was it something else? Something no one could name. The city unfolded in a frenzy of fear and confusion as ordinary citizens, soldiers, and journalists stood frozen, eyes fixed on the sky that held a secret. This is the story of a night when the unknown descended on a city, leaving behind a mystery that still haunts the edges of history.
Fucking aliens.
Yeah.
Dude, no, all right, so I just want to make this clear. You wrote this, did you not? Mm-hmm. We're writing a fucking book, dude. You and me. You and me. I don't give a fuck. Dude, we can put this podcast thing on hold for one week, dude, and we will let's sit down and write a book.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is the story known by the past. Let me try that again.
Woof.
Yeah, that was
You
wild.
having a stroke?
A little.
It looked like
It's
it.
reading this black text on this white background is fucking with me.
Flip it.
It's fine. I don't know how right now. But yeah, so many people know this story as the Battle of Los Angeles. Have you ever heard of that?
The movie?
No, it's real.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. I did not know about any.
Yeah.
I just know of the movie that's got, he played Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Trying to remember his name.
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah. It has him in that.
Yeah.
He's in that, and he fucking shoots a rocket launcher that blows up something and just takes out the aliens the last like fucking 10 minutes of the movie or some shit.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so
Battlefield Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it was kind of the idea. Nobody knew what the fuck was happening. Everybody kind of just woken up in the middle of the night to just boom. You know, they were shooting shit in the air. And this was like literally right the height, you know, like Pearl Harbor just happened, you know, everybody's on edge.
Oh, wow. That would be fucking wild.
Be kind of fucking spooky. And all of a sudden you hear an air raid sirens and shit, and you're like, well, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
Well, I guess, if this really would have happened, probably would have been a lot less liberals in California.
Okay, so anyway, I'm going to continue on. So let's jump right into this because I think we'll get into the details because this is where it matters. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background, which we already know from your episode on the Pacific Theater. So that's why I did this one, because it ties into that perfectly.
Sounds good.
So the United States entered World War II on December 7th, 1941, following Japan's surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which killed 2,403 Americans and crippled the Pacific Fleet. The attack destroyed the nation's sense of invulnerability, and the West Coast, particularly California, became a focal point of fear due to its proximity to the Pacific Theater. Between December 1941 and February 1942, Japanese submarines lurked the California coast, sinking merchant ships like the SS Montebello off of Cambria on December 23rd and the SS Cynthia Olsen on December 7th, both in 1941. These incidents, along with Japan's rapid takeover in the Pacific, heightened anxieties about potential invasion. So yeah, shit was just not lining up well. And I mean, living right on the fucking coast like that, as close to Japan as you can get on the mainland.
Personally, I think I'd be more afraid of the San Andreas Fault than any other country.
That's fair.
Come on over, dude. They had fucking bears, rattlesnakes, camel spiders, like
Yeah.
whatever. All the sketchy shit that you really don't fucking want to deal with is in California. Plus now,
Yeah.
half of it's burned.
Was that me and you talking about that? How like the United States just has like the perfect like defense on both sides.
Yeah,
Like the mountain ranges and shit.
Yeah, that's why we put all the bombs in the middle. Because they have to get over a certain mile.
And you have so many different terrains and climates and everything. It's not just.
And rednecks in every state. Yeah. And every single one likes guns.
I like guns.
I'm just, for anyone overseas or for history or documentation, if we end up going to prison someday or some stupid shit, I almost guarantee any country that invades the U.S., if you hear banjos, put your gun in your mouth, pull the trigger.
You better just fucking do it yourself.
You better Control Alt Delete and opt out before,
it ain't gonna be good.
Go back to lobby real quick, or the shit that's gonna happen to you is inhumane and unfathomable because some eldritch fucking horror is coming to strip you down to nothing.
Backwoods is scarier than anything.
Yeah, especially if you hear banjos in a place banjo should not be. Yeah.
Yeah. So on February 23rd, 1942, just one day before the incident, the Japanese submarine I-17 surfaced near Santa Barbara and attacked the Elwood oil field, firing 16 to 25 rounds that caused minor damage but sent shockwaves through the public. This attack was the first direct assault on U.S. soil since the War of 1812.
Woof.
Yeah.
Which was actually in 1814.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire.
That's when it ended. It was the War of 1812.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this was confirming fears that the Japanese could strike at any time. You know, the mainland wasn't safe anymore. Historian Johnny Talbot notes in his 2004 book, The War Without a Name, the Elwood incident, through military insignificant, was psychologically devastating, amplifying the perception of vulnerability. That's a direct quote. The Office of Naval Intelligence intensified tensions on February 24th by issuing a warning of a possible attack within 10 hours, citing reports of flares and blinking lights near defense plants, signals often associated with espionage or sabotage. Southeast of the initial attack was Los Angeles, a hub of defense manufacturing with factories producing aircrafts, ammunition, and this became a little too close for comfort, I guess you could say, because the city had implemented blackout drills at this point and air raid preparedness campaigns, and civilians were trained to spot enemy aircrafts. The stage was basically set for this night of chaos when at 2:25 a.m. on February 25th, air raid sirens pierced the silence and total blackout was ordered across Los Angeles County.
Woof. That'd be, honestly, be kind of dope. No, I'm saying like not in the aspect of it getting bombed, but for a few short seconds after all the lights get shut off, fucking look straight up. If there's no light pollution, you'll be able to see the Milky Way.
Yeah.
If there's no light pollution.
It's kind of sad and beautiful at the same time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And then obviously if you get sent to fucking God same day shipping from a 2,200 pound fucking bomb, like you weren't gonna win. Like you can't beat a bomb that's bigger than a fucking Suburban.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it is crazy to think though. Like Los Angeles's location is just terrible. Like it's such a heavily, densely populated area.
Same with San Francisco.
Yeah,
all major cities on the coast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not a
Seattle's lucky because they're inland.
Yeah. You could still get boats up there, but I don't think you'd make it far.
Yeah, and you wouldn't make with how thick that woodland forest is.
Oh, true.
You'd have to fucking burn half the fucking state just to find what you're looking for.
Yeah. Man, just imagine you're just trying to become the next famous actor or something in Hollywood, and now you're chilling in your fucking
car,
your car or overly expensive apartment that you can't afford, and all of a sudden there's fucking air raid sirens and all the power's shut off, and you're sitting there going, oh,
maybe Kansas doesn't look so bad after all.
I just wanted to be a star.
And then you just hear, "You're up next, pretty boy."
Oh God, yeah, no,
cut. Greg, quit being creepy.
Oh shit. But anyways, so I guess we'll get on to the actual night.
Oh yeah, let's blow this shit.
All right,
right through the roof.
This is the night of February 25th. At approximately 1 a.m, radar detected an unidentified object 120 miles west of Los Angeles moving towards the coast, and by 2 a.m. the object vanished from radar, but the military remained on high alert. At 2:25 a.m. sirens wailed and the 37th Coast Artillery Brigade responsible for coastal defense mobilized. Searchlights illuminated the sky, sweeping for targets, while civilians huddled in basements or were outside watching the sky. And at 3:16 a.m., anti-aircraft batteries opened fire, unleashing a barrage of 50 caliber machine gun rounds and 12.8-pound anti-aircraft shells. The firing continued intermittently until 4:14 a.m. with over 1,440 rounds expended.
Damn!
That's nuts. The results were chaotic but inconclusive. No enemy aircrafts were shot down and no wreckage was recovered. However, the barrage caused significant collateral damage. 3 civilians died in traffic accidents triggered by the blackouts and panic, and 2 civilians succumbed to heart attacks attributed to the stress of all of this. Shrapnel from exploding shells rained down, damaging homes and vehicles. The Los Angeles Times reported on February 26, 1942, that shrapnel-strewn areas bore testimony to the intensity of the barrage, with one resident finding a live shell in his backyard.
Oh.
Great.
Jesus. That's fucking hilarious. Ooh. Just imagine like, "Hey mom, what's this?" put it down.
Oh my gosh.
Put it
Have to have
down
a
now.
whole fucking team come to your house just
yeah.
to get rid of it. Yikes.
And then have it blow up in the backyard. Take out the whole fucking team.
Guess we're putting in a fucking pool.
Guess what, guys? We're getting a bunker because there's no backyard left.
No. Might as well do it while the time's there.
Yep.
So, military reports from the night were contradictory. The Army initially claimed that 1 to 5 unidentified aircraft were present, flying at altitudes between 9,000 and 18,000 feet and speeds up to 200 miles per hour. Yet, no physical evidence supported these claims, and the Navy, led by Secretary Frank Knox, quickly dismissed the incident as a false alarm due to the war nerves. The War Department later suggested a weather balloon as the likely culprit, a theory formalized in a 1983 U.S. Office of Air Force History report. The lack of clarity fueled public distrust and speculation. And I love that. I think it's always fascinating. They always go to a fucking weather balloon. Like, how common are fucking weather balloons?
I've never seen one.
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen one hot air balloon. That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm okay
You're
with never
never
seeing
gonna
one
catch
again.
me in one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with like never seeing one again though. Like I didn't know so I was just driving down the highway in this giant field,
Yeah.
grassland, like pasture, just fucking covered in this giant fucking film of whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a hot air balloon.
Oh.
They just rolled out a hot air balloon. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I end up going to this town that's like 20 miles away and have to grab something and double back to past that same field and then turn and go another direction. Dude, I watched them air that motherfucker up from the moment I left city limits. So for 20 miles, I watched that thing get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know who's fucking crazy enough to actually get in one of them things, and I'm good.
I'd skydive out of one.
That'd be the only way you'd keep me in one, because I know you wouldn't even keep me in it. I'd jump out because I'm fucking good.
A wicker basket?
I don't want to be chilling in there with one other person and then there's some strange guy that does this for a living. Like, I don't trust you if that's what you do for a living, is fly hot air balloons.
Jesus.
That's insane.
Yeah, that would be insane. Good Lord.
But yeah, so like I said, now at this point, they don't know if there was actually anything in the sky, but yet they did detect shit. So what was up there? Like, was it Japanese planes or was it a UFO? Satellite? Oh, I don't know. Nobody knows. So now, I guess
It was 3 guys in a Honda Civic.
listening to Russian funk.
It was Hector and he's running 3 spoon engines,
Yes,
dude.
sir. So now I'm going to get on here with some eyewitness accounts because I think this is where more opens up about it. But so eyewitness testimonies from the night paint a vivid but inconsistent picture as well, reflecting the confusion and heightened emotions of the moment. Civilians and military personnel reported a range of sightings from squadrons of planes to a single object. And Lily Haddon, a Culver City resident, told the Los Angeles Times on February 26, 1942, all of a sudden, there was a tremendous explosion and a flare shot into the sky. We could see a plane right over our heads. Then there were more explosions and more flares. Her account suggests a conventional aircraft aligning with fears of Japanese raid, but like I said, there was no wreckage anywhere of a plane.
So obviously they didn't hit shit.
Right. Another testimony from C. Scott Littleton. He was an 8-year-old at the time. In Hermosa Beach, provided one of the most detailed accounts in a 2006 memoir published by the UFO Chronicles. He recalled standing on the beach with his mother watching searchlights converge on a silvery diamond-shaped bug that was hovering, seemingly impervious to the barrage. It was huge and it just sat there, Littleton wrote. The shells burst around it, but it didn't move like any plane I'd ever seen. His mother was a school teacher and described the object as glowing faintly with a shape unlike any known aircraft. Littleton's account, while vivid, is colored by his later interest in UFO research. So that kind of raises the questions of, did he actually see a UFO, or was he just trying to implement himself into the UFO, like, oh, I saw one, I get to be part of it. You know what I mean? So it's like, did they actually see a UFO? But around the wartime, I think we talked about this. I think around wartime is when UFOs started popping up. So hard to say.
I agree.
So other witnesses reported multiple objects or none at all. A Los Angeles police officer quoted in the Los Angeles Examiner on February 26 claimed to have seen 2 planes shot down over Vermont Avenue, yet no debris was found. Another resident, Margaret G. Thompson, wrote in a letter to the Los Angeles Times, "I saw a balloon-like object caught in the searchlights. It wasn't moving fast, just floating. Then the gun started and I ran inside." So these accounts highlight the diversity of perceptions, with some seeing planes, balloons, some just saw the fucking guns going off, some saw UFOs. And it is crazy to me because I remember reading one report back in the day when I was looking into this. It was a guy talking about, he literally heard a fucking plane crash in his fucking like in the road in front of his house. It was like blackout, so he couldn't see, but he swear he saw the flames of it and everything. And then when he went outside the next morning, it wasn't there. There was no evidence of debris at all.
Damn. Dude is on mushrooms.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Bro took PCP before PCP was PCP.
Yeah. The military's response was marked by a disarray and conflicting narratives. The 37th Coast Artillery Brigade, equipped with new radar technology, was staffed by inexperienced operators, so many of whom had only weeks of training. Radar anomalies, possibly caused by just atmospheric conditions or the balloon that they reported, later cited in official reports, triggered the initial report, is what they think, or the initial alert.
Honestly, aliens or UFOs, whatever it was that people think they saw or didn't see, I mean, it's just like, I feel like some of the stuff it's so far out there. Mm-hmm. It's like,
but I mean, I think that makes the most sense though, because you got a bunch of inexperienced dumbasses.
Oh yeah.
Pearl Harbor just got fucking blown up.
Everyone's on edge.
And then you see some shit popping up on your radar and you're like, oh God, it's
game
time.
over.
Yep. Oh shit. So in a way I see it, but here's the deal. Like once the firing began, the visual feedback of shells bursts and searchlights likely created a self-reinforcing cycle. So when they were shooting missiles up, they kept getting radar blips from the fucking missiles they were shooting off. So they didn't really know where anything was.
Jesus. They're firing blind.
Yeah.
And wondering why shit's still popping up. They're like, oh, fuck, send more.
Yeah. A 1942 Army report noted the illumination of shell bursts caught in searchlights gave the appearance of multiple targets.
Oh, my God. Hell no. That whole... Oh, this literally just makes me hate California that much more. So bad. So fucking dumb.
The media, meanwhile, amplified the panic, of course.
Oh, fucking figures.
The Los Angeles Times published a now iconic photograph on February 26, 1942, showing the searchlights converging on a blurry object surrounded by bursts of anti-aircraft fire. The image heavily retouched for clarity, a common practice that they did at the time, became a focal point for UFO theorists who interpreted the object as a flying saucer. The Los Angeles Examiner's sensational headline, "Air Battle Rages Over Los Angeles," claimed a plane was downed, but no evidence supported this either. Historian Paul T. Collins, in a 2011 article for Skeptical Inquirer, argues that such reports were yellow journalism, designed to sell papers but lacking substance.
Okay. So substance, that's funny. No, it makes sense. That I can see it.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, this whole time you've been explaining this, I've been like, all right, this shit's wild.
Yeah.
This shit's wild.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
never heard of this.
exactly. And then I realized why I've never heard of it. Because it's like, this is where M. Night Shyamalan got all of his fucking movie ideas.
Yeah.
The buildup is insane,
Fighting fucking ghosts, dude.
but absolutely fucking zero resolve.
right.
Like, hey,
Yes.
you're going to cut this, but it's like jacking off. And then right before you're about to like finish, you got to go like fucking mow the yard. It's like edging yourself to the point of like,
Yeah, dude. By
My God.
February 26th, the military sought to quell speculation. Secretary Knox's false alarm statement aimed to reassure the public, but it backfired, prompting accusations of a cover-up. So now, the
Wow.
War Department later suggestion of a weather balloon launched around 1 a.m. to measure wind conditions provided a plausible explanation, but failed to satisfy the skeptics. The balloon, equipped with lights for visibility, could have appeared metallic in searchlights, and its slow movement matched some eyewitnesses' descriptions. Yet, the military's shifting explanations, unidentified planes, and then no planes, and then a balloon, that just made the public completely lose trust at that point.
I mean, I would. Fuck yeah. If you can't get your story straight, like, what the fuck did you just. The taxpayer money alone it's going to take to replace those fucking shells you just
Right.
sent to Noblin. Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude. You're like 0-57 right now.
Yeah, it's actually insane. And honestly, yeah, that's why I like when they go, we don't have information on this at the time. Like, people get impatient and they want to know what's going on, but
Like, right now.
I'd rather have like factual statement than bullshit, you know.
Facts, dude.
So,
Like, give me all the info. I do the same thing. My boss actually fucking asked me like to do something, and I'll be like, all right, why are we doing this? And he'd be like, cause I said so. Like, please. And I was like, yeah, I'm just I need to know what the fuck's going on, so I know why I'm doing this, so I don't have to keep coming back to you every 5 minutes saying what next.
yeah. Right.
Motherfucker. Like, I love you, but goddamn it.
Right.
No, that's this. Oh, is that the end?
No, we're almost to the end though.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, we'll get on to some of the psychological factors of the whole
Fuck
incident.
yes, dude. Psychological warfare is my second favorite warfare.
It's pretty bad when you have the enemy fighting themselves because nothing's happening.
That's how the Japanese work.
Yeah, dude. I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like
Please cut that.
Yeah. We'll cover that with a cat noise or something. But my point is, I think even like when you get into like Vietnam and stuff like that, like a lot of the more Asia range area, especially like with jungle warfare and shit like there, it's psychological at that point. But I guess war is
It's 'cause they're
psychological.
like, it's literally because they're like 5'3" and they can fit in a fucking palm tree.
Well, yeah, they're just invisible. It's like Call of Duty ghosts at that point. They don't exist, but they're there.
I really hope someone comes to the conclusion that the next time you use anyone has to go to jungle warfare, I hope you brought one lucky motherfucker with a thermal sight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, or infrared, because you will be fucked.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be like, the trees,
Well,
the trees.
they're talking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about that when we were talking about the last episode. That guy went to Japan and trained with U.S. soldiers or whatever in jungle climates. Oh my God. Sign me off.
I would much rather fight someone. This sounds so dumb. I'd rather go like toe to toe, bullet for bullet, in the fucking woods,
Yeah.
full of snow,
Yeah.
over anything else.
Yeah. I agree.
Mostly because I think I speak for a majority of the male audience here, but the masculine urge to bleed out in a fresh snow patch in the middle of the woods overlooking a beautiful sunset, lake, or mountain. Oh my God, dude, that just...
Well, that whole Call of Duty story was based on that. When you die, you get sent to the frozen forest. They put that chip in every soldier's head, so it's not so traumatic when you're dying. And then they hack it, and all of a sudden, people are ending up in the frozen forest, even though they're not dying.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yo, wait.
Yeah, one guy's like getting taken over by it. Anyway, let's get on to the last part here.
Yeah.
So, the Battle of Los Angeles is a textbook case of cognitive bias in action. Matthew J. Sharps in a 2024 Hold on.
There's fucking tea behind you.
I know. I just needed to lock in again.
And this little sip break is brought to you in part by the hardest cracking soda in the world. The crispest, coldest Dr. Pepper.
Yes, sir.
We are not sponsored by Dr.
Nope.
Pepper yet, and I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah. What's the deal, Dr. Pepper?
They won't ever sponsor us. It's
No.
fine. Rockstar might.
They could.
I'll do a backflip. I'll learn how to do a backflip if Rockstar sponsors.
I'll record it. And then I'll make sure 911's fucking speed dial too when you break your neck.
I can do a front flip.
Oh, all right. Well, at least we're somewhere. We got part of it done. The idea's there. All right.
Oh, dude, your tea is going to be so cold.
Is it cold?
Feel the can. That's ice cold.
Dang, what the?
Yeah, dude.
It's on the basement floor. That's crazy.
Yeah. You want one, bro? It's crisp.
I don't want to pop right now. Thanks,
gotcha.
though.
Time to get.
So, the Battle of Los Angeles is a textbook case of cognitive bias in action. Matthew J. Sharps, in a 2024 Psychology Today article, explains that wartime fear created a powerful invasion-oriented cognitive framework where ambiguous stimuli were interpreted as threats, like the recent Pearl Harbor and Elwood attack, primed civilians and soldiers to expect a Japanese assault, leading them to misinterpret a possible balloon, shell burst, or even clouds as enemy aircraft. Sharp cites experimental evidence showing that stress and expectation can distort perception, causing people to see precise details, speeds, altitudes, formations that align with preconceived notions but lack any true basis. So basically you get everybody on edge enough, they'll start making up their own shit because
happens every time.
yeah, it does.
Ask people who think the Holocaust never happened.
Right.
Or 9/11.
You'd have to be a fucking idiot, but they will. I mean, people think the earth is flat, so there's that too. So this phenomenon explains the variance in eyewitness accounts. Those expecting planes saw planes, those open to other possibilities like Littleton seeing a UFO. The barrage itself likely intensified the confusion as the sensory overload of literal frickin' explosions and searchlights and sirens overwhelmed everybody. As Sharp notes, the human brain fills in gaps with what it expects to see, turning an aerial phenomenon into an aerial menace.
Damn.
Right. So here's some alternative theories from Japanese weapons to UFOs. While the official explanation points to a weather balloon, alternative theories have flourished. Some speculate the object was a secret Japanese weapon, such as a reconnaissance balloon or an early prototype aircraft. Japan did deploy the Fugo balloon bombs later in the war, but none were recorded in 1942 yet, and Japanese records deny any aircrafts over LA during that time. So the military's failure to recover wreckage further weakens that theory. The most enduring alternative, though, is the UFO theory, which was popularized in the post-war era as flying saucer sightings had surged, you know. Littleton's account, with its description of a hovering object, aligned with later UFO narratives. The retouched Los Angeles Times photo, also showing a disc-like object, became a cornerstone of the UFO lore itself, despite its manipulation. The 1947 Roswell incident and UFO craze retroactively framed the Battle of Los Angeles as a possible extraterrestrial encounter. However, no physical evidence supports this either, and the context of wartime hysteria probably offers a better explanation. So I guess that's pretty much the whole story. So the immediate aftermath saw heightened paranoia and tragic consequences. The incident fueled anti-Japanese sentiment, contributing to the internment of 120,000 Japanese Americans under the Executive Order 9066.
I did not actually believe that was real because
Really?
I didn't learn about that
Yeah, they
until
didn't
I was a
teach us that in
senior in
school.
high school.
Yeah.
I found out about it on my own.
Yeah, they don't teach that in school.
I did not fucking know about it at all. So when I found out about it, I did some research. I went to my history teacher and I went, yo, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And he's like, you didn't know about it? I'm like, you didn't fucking teach us? Really?
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not cool. And like the fucked up part is they put them in the like literally the worst fucking places to put humans in the US. You're going to put them on top of a fucking mountain range in the middle of the fucking winter.
Yeah.
And give them a shack.
Yep.
That you wouldn't even give your cows.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
At least we didn't gas them.
Yeah. I mean,
we got that going for us. Like we didn't kill them intentionally.
no, we're a little more civilized, but
Not much.
Not much. Yeah. So 20 Japanese Americans were arrested in Los Angeles for allegedly signaling the enemy aircrafts that night.
Allegedly.
Though no evidence of espionage was actually found.
Yet they still got locked up.
Yeah. The military faced scrutiny for its overzealous response, revealing gaps in radar training and communication. Like it was just showing that we are not confident enough as much or competent enough as we should be. The fact that we're just open firing on some fucking clouds because we got nervous. That's not good. It doesn't look good. It's like fucking being scared of your own shadow, dude. It's bad.
That's like when my dog farts himself awake in the
Jumps.
middle of the night and he starts barking. And I'm like, bro, you did it to yourself.
Really, honestly. Yeah.
That's fucked.
Culturally, the Battle of Los Angeles endures as a symbol of uncertainty. The Fort MacArthur Museum in San Pedro hosts an annual reenactment blending the education with spectacle. Popular media, including the 1979 comedy 1941 and the 2011 film Battle Los Angeles, draw loose inspiration portraying the event as a mix of farce and sci-fi fantasy. The incident's ambiguity, neither fully explained nor debunked, keeps it alive in the public imagination, though.
Jesus.
So, in conclusion, the Battle of Los Angeles remains a fascinating intersection of history, psychology, and mystery. Eyewitnesses like Lily Haddon and C. Scott Littleton capture the visceral fear and confusion of that night, their accounts shaped by the specter of war and the limits of perception. Military and media responses marked by their contradiction and the sensationalism reflect the challenges of managing a crisis in real time. Psychological insights, as Sharp's articulated, underscore how fear can transform the mundane into the menacing. Whether caused by a weather balloon, as officials' reports claimed, or something stranger. The event encapsulates the human tendency to seek meaning in the unknown. 83 years later, the skies over Los Angeles still hold what happened. And I guess we'll never really know what the hell happened that night, because it was just an incident fueled by the wartime paranoia. Civilians died, the confusion, and I guess, at the end of the day, it was just another one of World War II's bizarre moments.
Fucking aliens, brother.
I'm telling you, dude, it's actually insane. Like,
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous.
isn't it?
That's so bad. Okay, so before we cap off this episode, I got a couple of little things I want to dish in with you.
Yeah.
Okay. These are kind of stupid questions, but I want to know your answer because I care about you. I want to see if we obviously fucks with each other pretty good because this podcast is popping. It's always we're having a great time all the time. Mm-hmm. If you could have one superpower.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything I
wanna
just
know.
talked about?
Oh, no, I know. I want you to think about this and answer to me later. If you could have one superpower in the world, what would you want?
Huh.
And the last question is, what conspiracy theory do you truly, truly believe in without a fucking feather of a doubt? Think about that. That's what I've been thinking about for the last 5 minutes.
Okay, well, first one, I want to teleport.
Oh yeah.
Because fuck traveling.
I swear to God, if someday you do get superpowers and you fucking teleport into my bedroom to wake me up, bro, to record, I not only am going to strangle
That will never
you.
happen.
Oh, good. I was gonna say I will fucking strangle you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Or King will pee on you.
There's that, and then my other the conspiracy I believe that's true is the fact that all of these people are dying of either drug abuse or suicide because they are uncovering shit like details about like child trafficking shit. Like Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park was just about to come out with a bunch of shit he discovered, and then all of a sudden he committed suicide.
Robin Williams,
I think, was another one, wasn't he?
Paul Walker was another one too.
Yeah.
Paul Walker had dirt on the Clintons.
That's what I'm saying. Or the Trevor Moore guy. He was a goofy dude.
Yep. WKUK.
He fell off the balcony.
Same with Liam.
So
from Liam Payne or whatever.
yeah, I don't
it
know.
is.
I'm just saying. I don't think these people are
There
dying.
is no they're not coincidences.
No.
That's for damn sure.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah. That's a whole fucking another can of worms for another day. But it is fascinating because it's like what have they uncovered to the point where, like, that's why even the fucking Epstein files shit coming out, like, it's taking forever, and I'm wondering.
It's also because Trump's on that list.
Well, I'm thinking that's why
Taking.
Elon.
That's why Daddy Elon or Papa Trump and
Yeah.
Daddy Elon broke up.
That was fucking kind of nuts. I was like, bro, your best interest is not in this country. If you're putting shit out like that, you need to chill. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, I don't mind having the truth come out. I don't care who it is, you know, like, I want people to pay for their actions, but right now is such a bad time. Like, with these wars going on, could we just get them resolved and then you can fucking throw Trump in jail if he needs to be? I don't care.
Facts.
Fucking get me out of this shit, man. I'm sick of it. So
I personally just want to say right now, if we could just either pick a side, Russia or Ukraine. I hope we don't pick Russia. I hope we don't pick Russia because I do not like sharing nothing, and capitalism and communism have nothing in common.
no, but I tell you what, when it comes to everything going on, they are really not our enemy. Like the U.S. is. We have a bigger threat out there with all the shit. Like I said, TikTok, you look at the fucking, you scroll down, you look at the terms and conditions. It literally says that it keeps track of your keystrokes on every device, even though you installed it just on your phone. It literally says it in there. You can read it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, dog.
So one day China could just shut down everything if they hack in deep enough. You just wake up and your bank account's empty.
I hope my FBI guy doesn't watch my camera from time to time. Good Lord, brother. Quit screen sharing. I can tell when my phone, something's off, because I'll hang up and I'll hear two phones click off. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I'm good.
I always yell at the last second, so the person I hang up with calls me back.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking bitch. And then they're like, yo, what did you say? I'm like, nothing. I just heard two clicks. I was yelling at the FBI guy on my phone. Fuck him.
Yeah.
But I will say, I do got to say, if I could have a superpower, auto regeneration.
Why do you need that?
Cell regenerating.
So you just never die?
Immortal. Like Deadpool.
I'm good.
No, I would do that
Sounds like a
because
curse.
I'd never have to worry about my fucking teeth falling out or breaking.
True.
Could smoke as many cigarettes as I fucking want.
Yeah.
Same with whatever other.
Could you imagine the molting though? You gotta cough up your old lungs.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Either way. Could be worse.
Yeah, it could
Be worse. Could be dead.
Yeah. No, that'd be kind of cool though.
And then
Be like, oh, do you know how many people I'd kill myself in front of if I had that?
dude, yeah, that's literally what I was just gonna say. It would be like, yeah, I would use that solely to go up to
just
a
go shoot people.
I go right up to a Karen, or right up in a Karen that's saying, "Let me see the manager," and be like, "You know what? I am the manager, and you know what you're making me want to do? Fuck you."
Just
blow my own brains out, fucking hit the floor. She runs out of the building.
Her life.
She runs out of the building screaming, and I just stand back up going, wow, there's a breeze in here. Holy shit.
Like taking a bump of fucking Coke times 10, blowing that fucking head off.
Yeah. My
Crazy.
God. And then what would be funny is if every time you did that at the end of the day, or like you did it no matter what time of the day, it fast forwards to the next morning and your body stays where it was, but you wake up in your bed.
Yeah.
So you just got bodies all over the fucking city, dude. But no, I would like that to happen
That'd be fun.
because that'd be sick as fuck.
Imagine the
And I
party
would-
tricks. Chris Angel wouldn't have shit on you anymore.
Dude, I'd be, I ain't
I'm
gonna lie
gonna
to
cut
you.
off my own hand.
I would be an anti-hero for sure.
It'd be fun.
Or because I wouldn't help save the world. I would fix the world.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm gonna go fix the world by shooting off rounds into the dark and at nothing tonight, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot 1,400 rounds into the fucking sky.
Into the dark. Just
Yeah.
hope I hit something.
Yeah, we're going duck hunting. Can't see any ducks, so see what happens. Fucking hell, they probably got a blip from a satellite and started swinging at it. But the conspiracy theory that I truly believe in from the bottom of my heart is I believe that World War I and World War II were basically just cover-ups to destroy the old world and create new ones, so we had less freedom as people.
You know,
Like bell towers were all destroyed. The harmonic frequencies that bells used to put out were harmonizing and healing properties.
whoa.
And that's why there's no more bell towers, really. And if you do hear them, they never hear any. They don't go very often. But you know damn well when the courthouse bell goes off, you fucking know exactly where you are, what you're doing, and what time it is immediately. No
Yeah.
matter the day.
Damn.
So,
No, it is. That's
and I believe it was
interesting.
just used to wipe out the old world.
Fuck, very well could have been. I mean,
That was our
look at
set.
how things changed.
That was the reset.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking that was.
Yeah.
Because
No, that's fair.
it's been shit ever since.
Yeah. Fucking
And then
went
they
downhill.
fucking killed Harambe, dude. They fucking killed my boy.
Dude.
My fucking dude. Oh my God.
Dude, yeah, I think we went down an alternate timeline.
As soon as they fucking blew Harambe's brains out, dude, I swear to God, nothing's been the
I
same.
remember when we were in high school, we'd print off photos of Harambe and
Same.
shit and put them all over.
Same. I did that in college, bro.
Yeah.
One of my homies got me a cardboard like upper cut, like a chest cutout, huge, of Harambe, and I put it in my fucking passenger seat of my pickup and drove around college.
Oh my God.
Had the window cracked just enough to where they couldn't see
He's
me,
still
but
with
they
us in spirit.
yeah, they could see Harambe chilling in my passenger
my
seat of my 94
gosh.
Chevy. I did it for like a week, and then someone stole him out of my truck.
Of course.
And then I found him on top of a building.
Fuckers.
I don't know how he got to the roof, but he ended up on the roof
Wow.
because I watched it blow off one day. I was like, oh,
That's where that
wild.
ended up.
But yeah, no, that's, I don't know, man. You want to know what I do know, though? It could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse. Like, we could be still under the influence of Biden and woke culture and that fucking shameless disgustingness.
Well, it started off really well, and then it just got way too out of hand because people were losing their jobs if they didn't align, and
It got too pushy, like,
Yeah.
real fast.
yeah, you can't have it. Doesn't work. That's why like the Middle East thing's working out better now because we're not over there trying to push our fucking beliefs and our fundamentals.
leaving them the fuck
and-
alone.
Yeah, we're just letting them do their own thing while
We watch.
coexisting
Yeah.
instead of going over there and just fucking
Let me touch you.
patrolling and killing fucking people and
Shout out Elkhound Unit. My boys are,
Yeah.
my cousin's still over there doing stuff. Can't tell you what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
that's fine.
He hasn't actually, he's just sent me a snap. He hasn't actually said anything in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But he did send me a picture of him in the back of like some sort of like what I'm assuming like a Toyota Camry from like the fucking 40s or some shit.
That's awesome. Well, shout out to them once again
Yeah, dude.
for being fucking
Stay
awesome.
safe, boys.
Absolutely.
Keep listening. Keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling you guys dogs. Fucking dogs, the bounty hunter.
Fuck yeah. Well,
I suppose this is about that time.
yeah, getting about that time.
It's been a great episode.
Getting the fucking shakes because I haven't had any alcohol today. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm joking. But
Honestly, I'm getting itchy. I could go have a cigarette for sure.
yeah, for sure.
But no, I'd like to say, this is probably one of one of the better ways to come back. I fucking hate doing these hiatuses,
Yeah, I hear you.
but life gets in the way.
Yeah, it does. But that's why we just come back. So if we ever fade off into oblivion, don't expect it for long because we'll be back.
Yeah, and if you think about it, spring and fall are about the only time.
Yeah, pretty much. Spring kind of fucking took over there. So, but
Yeah.
we're back, baby.
Hell yeah, brother.
So, yeah, I guess if your Amber Alert goes off on your phone, do not freak out. It's probably not that big a deal. Doesn't influence you. Don't panic. All right, that's I guess the basis we're learning from the today's episode. And
I fucking was not with you at all on that whole fucking part right there. I was like, no, Amber Alert's not a fucking. That's not what I think. I think that's about kidnapping kids.
yeah,
Which you just went through today is a fucking air raid. That's
okay, yeah, probably not the same, but
yeah, no.
you get my
Freak
point.
out if you have an Amber Alert, especially if the car's in front of you.
Yeah, probably then that's fine.
Get out and fucking shoot a tire out or something.
Don't do that.
Might as well shoot theirs. Fuck yeah, then they can't run.
The kid's in there.
That's fine.
Okay.
They're gonna get out eventually.
Okay, well,
Or shoot the driver, I guess.
don't take any legal advice from anything we
Fuck
say ever.
no, dude. If you ever take anything we say from here and try and use it in a court of law, I'm going to physically show up, laugh in your face, and then be like, dude, it's in the disclaimer in the beginning of the fucking video.
Yeah.
Every single time.
You're a dumbass. That's all there is to it.
Or if this ever happens, I'm gonna walk up to him and Kenny Rogers, welcome to Jackass.
Jeez. Back around, bringing it back. Oh shit. Well, I guess.
I still have it pulled up.
All right, let's get this over with. I need to piss. So, thank you all for staying tuned once again. Appreciate the hell out of it.
Thank you for listening to this episode. We will catch you guys in the next one. Should be coming out every other week, every 2 weeks at the most from here on out.
Yep.
We also have the Instagram, I Just Work Here podcast. You can check us out there. Maybe you have a couple other things going on.
Got YouTube, I guess,
YouTube,
which is the
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
It's the
show
same as
some
Spotify, so-
fucking love on that YouTube, bro.
Yeah, go hit some likes.
There's
subscribe.
like five people that watch those episodes.
Yeah.
And it's the same 5 people because I get a Snapchat from every single one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love you guys. Thank you for those
Shout out
diehards
to
that
the
are supporting.
YouTubers, yo.
Gonna have special guests on here soon.
Yeah.
Gonna have a couple. I want to have at least one episode relating to the blue collar work life that we all, that you and I have.
Yeah.
Plus, the person that I would bring in has almost identical to what we have.
Right. Yep.
That'd be tight.
And stay tuned because if everything goes, I'm not going to say that it's going to, but if everything falls into line the way I want it to,
Boys,
stay tuned for stay tuned for Scaraholics. That's going to be coming to YouTube back again. We're not doing I'm not going to be doing the original podcast on that because it's way too much freaking effort.
To have 2 podcasts.
Yeah, especially writing like 7 to 10 page scripts for those. Like hell no. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a different format on that. Something a little easier to process, but I found it fun. So just stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's all I have.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Creep Gang.